Okay, so you've built this incredible escape room, but no one's booking it. And you know what's missing? A killer website. It's your virtual storefront, the first impression for potential escapists. And today we're diving deep into an article all about how to make escape room websites that don't just exist, but truly excel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You could have the most mind-blowing puzzles, but if your website's a dud, you're missing out on tons of potential customers.
Exactly. So let's unlock the secrets and see what we can learn. First up, game themes. And we're not just talking about slapping a room name on the website. We need to hook people in. It's like pitching a movie,
Yeah.
but for your escape room.
It's all about crafting a narrative. Instead of just saying, escape the zombie lab, give me a taste of the story, a rogue scientist is about to unleash a zombie horde. Your team has 1 hour to find the antidote and save humanity. You see the difference.
Oh, absolutely. Suddenly, I'm not just booking a room. I'm signing up to be a hero. The article also talks about the importance of difficulty levels and ideal team sizes.
Right, because you want to cater to different audiences. Some people crave a hardcore challenge, while others might be looking for a fun outing with their family. Being upfront about difficulty and team size helps manage expectations and ensures everyone has a good time.
Yeah. Think about when you're browsing for escape rooms yourself. What makes you click on one listing over another? For me, it's those little details that paint a picture and make me feel like I'm already part of the story.
Precisely. It's like choosing a book. A captivating cover and a compelling blurb can make all the difference.
Okay.
Now, once you've hooked them with your themes, the next step is to make sure the booking process is as smooth as possible.
Oh, this is huge. We've all encountered those clunky websites
Yeah.
that make you want to scream.
Yeah, a seamless online booking system is essential. Think about it. People are busy, they're often booking things on the go. If your website isn't mobile friendly or the process is overly complicated, you're going to lose customers.
It's funny because escape rooms are all about problem solving, but the last thing you want is your website itself becoming a puzzle for customers to solve. I actually had a friend who almost gave up booking an escape room because the website was so frustrating, she ended up calling them to book instead.
And that's not ideal. You want the experience to be enjoyable from the very first interaction.
For sure. Now, imagine you get those awesome descriptions, smooth booking system. What's the next ingredient in the recipe for a killer escape room website?
Social proof. Think about it. You're asking people to trust you with their precious free time. Show them that others have had a blast in your escape rooms. This is where customer reviews come in.
Yeah. It's like that feeling when you're about to watch a movie and everyone's raving about it. You're
Yeah.
way more likely to check it out, right?
Exactly. Highlight those positive reviews and go beyond just text. Embed video testimonials, photos of victorious teams, anything that showcases the energy and excitement of the experience.
The article even mentioned before and after shots,
Yeah.
which I thought was brilliant. You see a group looking all puzzled at the start, and then bam, a picture of them celebrating their victory. It's such a great way to capture the feeling of accomplishment that comes with escaping.
Visuals are powerful. They allow potential customers to envision themselves having that same experience. You're not just telling them it's fun, you're showing them.
And that ties in perfectly with the next point, the photo gallery. This is where you really get to showcase the unique personality and atmosphere of your rooms.
High-quality photos are key. Ditch the generic stock images. Instead, use photos that capture the detail, the intrigue, the wow factor of your escape rooms.
Yeah, I know I'm always drawn to photos that give a little sneak peek behind the curtain without giving away too much, like a close-up shot of a mysterious puzzle box or a dimly lit corridor with cryptic symbols on the walls. Makes you want to explore.
And remember, invest in good photography. If you're on a budget, at least make sure your pictures are well lit and composed. Your photos are the visual representation of your brand, so make them count.
It's so true. Now let's shift gears for a moment and talk about a different kind of audience. Businesses. Escape rooms are fantastic for team building, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They encourage communication, collaboration,
Right.
problem solving, all those skills that are crucial in a work environment.
The article specifically mentions team building packages, which are a great way to tap into this market.
You can offer tailored packages with customizable options. Maybe incorporate their company logo into a puzzle or create a challenge based on their industry. Get creative.
What are some other ways escape rooms can cater to corporate groups? It feels like there's so much potential here to go beyond the standard escape room experience.
Definitely. You can offer things like post-escape debriefs, where teams can analyze their performance and apply those lessons to their work. Or you can create custom escape rooms, tailored to specific company goals or training objectives. The possibilities are endless.
That's super interesting. It's almost like escape rooms are evolving into this multifaceted tool for both entertainment and professional development. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got more to uncover about crafting the perfect escape room website. I'm realizing building a great escape room website is almost like designing an escape room itself. There are so many elements to consider, and they all need to work together seamlessly.
That's a great analogy. And just like in a well-designed escape room, every detail matters, the article actually touches on something interesting, the importance of understanding your local market, even when it comes to web design.
Well, that makes sense. You want a website that resonates with your target audience.
Exactly. They mentioned this company in Australia called Site Design Now. They specialize in web design for small businesses. A local company like that would understand the nuances of your market and be able to create a website that speaks directly to your potential customers.
And I imagine they'd be familiar with local regulations and standards too, which is super important.
Absolutely. You want to make sure your website is compliant with all the legal requirements. Now, stepping back from the specific advice of this article, let's talk about something that wasn't explicitly mentioned, but is absolutely crucial. The overall user experience.
Okay, I'm all ears. What makes a website truly user-friendly?
Yeah.
Especially for something like escape rooms.
Well, think about the feeling you want to evoke. Escape rooms are all about immersion, about transporting players to another world. Your website should do the same.
So it's not just about having all the necessary information. It's about presenting it in a way that's engaging and exciting.
Exactly. Imagine landing on a website that uses dark, moody colors, eerie fonts, and sound effects that hint at the mysteries within. That's going to create a much more immersive experience than a website with a generic cookie-cutter design.
I see what you mean. It's like setting the stage
Yeah.
before the curtain even rises.
Precisely. And remember, consistency is key. Your website should reflect the branding of your escape rooms. Everything from the color palette to the tone of your writing should work together to create a unified brand identity.
So if I have a whimsical Alice in Wonderland themed room, my website shouldn't feel like a horror movie.
Exactly. And don't forget about functionality. Your website needs to be easy to navigate. People should be able to find the information they need, book a room, and get excited about their upcoming escape experience without any hassle.
Speaking of booking, I remember reading somewhere that mobile optimization is incredibly important these days.
Absolutely. Think about it. You're probably browsing for things on your phone all the time. If a website isn't mobile friendly, it's a huge turnoff. You want to ensure that the booking process is just as smooth on a smartphone as it is on a desktop computer.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I know I've abandoned online purchases before, simply because the mobile experience was too frustrating.
And it's not just about making the website fit on a smaller screen. It's about designing the entire experience with mobile users in mind. Think about using larger buttons, clear and concise text, and streamlined navigation.
So we've talked about visual design, user experience. What about the technical side of things? Are there any specific technical tips that escape room owners should keep in mind?
Definitely. One thing that often gets overlooked is image optimization. High-quality images are important for showcasing your rooms, but you don't want them to slow down your website. Make sure your images are properly sized and compressed for web use.
That's a great point. A slow-loading website is a surefire way to lose potential customers. No one wants to sit around waiting for a page to load, especially when they're excited to book an escape room.
Another technical aspect to consider is search engine optimization, or SEO. You want your website to show up in search results when people are looking for escape rooms in your area. This involves using relevant keywords, optimizing your website content, and building backlinks.
Yeah, SEO can feel like a whole other puzzle to solve. But it sounds like it's essential for getting your website in front of the right people.
It absolutely is. And while it can seem daunting, there are plenty of resources available to help you learn the basics of SEO. There are even web design companies that specialize in SEO for escape rooms.
So even if you're not a tech expert, you can still create a website that's both visually appealing and technically found.
Exactly. It might take a bit of research and effort, but the payoff is worth it. A well-designed website can be a game changer for your escape room business.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about captivating descriptions, seamless booking, social proof, and even delved into the technical aspects of web design. It's clear that building a great escape room website is about so much more than just throwing some information online. It's about creating a digital experience that's just as engaging and immersive as the escape rooms themselves.
Absolutely. And one final thought to leave you with. Think about incorporating sound design into your website. Could you use subtle audio cues to further enhance the immersive experience?
Now, that's an interesting idea. I hadn't really considered using sound on a website before, beyond maybe like a video testimonial or something. But I can see how it could add another layer of depth.
Exactly. Imagine a faint ticking clock for a time travel-themed room, or the creaking of a door for a haunted house. It's all about setting the mood and drawing people in to the world you've created.
It's almost like giving visitors a little audio preview of what they can expect when they arrive at the actual escape room.
Precisely. And it doesn't have to be over the top or distracting. Even subtle sound effects can make a big difference in terms of creating an immersive online experience.
Yeah, you've given me a lot to think about. I'm already imagining all sorts of creative ways to use sound on an escape room website.
And remember, the key is to be intentional and thoughtful with your design choices. Everything on your website, from the images to the text to the sound effects, should work together to create a cohesive and engaging experience for your visitors.
So we've escaped the clutches of a boring website. You've now got the blueprint for an online experience that's as engaging as the escape rooms themselves. I have to say, I've learned so much from this deep dive. It's amazing how much goes into creating a website that truly stands out.
Yeah, it's definitely more than just putting some information online. It's about creating a digital gateway that invites visitors to step inside the world of adventure you've so carefully crafted.
Well said. Go forth and build a website that's truly unforgettable. We'll be here cheering you on and maybe even booking an escape room ourselves soon.